terms, and we went over the different forms and notations. Oh, I don't want to erase. Okay, we're going to work out just a couple examples. I'm looking at the guided practice on page 73. Guided practice, I'm sorry, page 72. Does everybody have this in their notes? Is it okay for me to clear this? All right. Okay. So, number 1, write 3 to the 5th power in expanded form. So I need 3 to the 5th power expanded form. Well, first of all, if I'm not sure what expanded form is, I either need to look in my book or look back at my notes. And I see that expanded form means expanding it and stretching it out. So that's what we need to do, okay? And I know that 3 is my, what, Eli? 3 is the? Base. 3 is the base. And 5 is the what, Chloe?
5 is the
exponent. Very good. Okay? That's the information that I need. So I know my base is 3. It's my factor. I need 3, and it's a factor 5 times. So I need it listed 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I don't need to figure out the answer here to actually figure in my head, calculate 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, because it wasn't asking for it in standard form, which is the actual number, answer, yes. I'm just stretching it out, expanded form. So this is all the answer I need for this one. Yes, Abby?
also take it 5 times
You're saying like 9 times 9 times 3?
yeah.
Whenever, if it's asking for standard form, Abby, like the actual answer, okay, then you can calculate it that way. That's fine. But for this, when they want exponential, when they want expanded, sorry, yes. When they want expanded, when they want it stretched out, you have to use the numbers that you're given. Okay, so you can't, even though 3 times 3 is 9, okay, you can't use that because 9 is not a number in our base. Our base is 3, so we have to write it 3, okay? Now, when you're calculating it, if it wanted this in standard form, which is the actual answer, and you have to figure this out in your head, then you can say, okay, I know this is 9 and this is 9, so 9 times 9 is 81 times 3. You can do that to figure the standard form if it's easier for you. But when it's once in expanded form, you have to use the numbers given, the base and the exponent. Okay? Yes, Kyle.
So you can actually take those 2 3's and those 2 3's and say that they're 9 and then 81 and then 81 times 3.
Yes. Well, let's try it. Let's just try it. I'll show you. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9, right? 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 3. 81. And 81 times 3.
Oh,
243. Okay? We get that. Or we can say,
why do you put like 27 times another 3?
okay, this is why, Angie, because 3 times 3, if we're trying to figure out what the answer is, the standard form, the actual answer, we have to take 3 times 3, and that's 9. Then 9 times 3, which is 27. Then it got to here, Angie, and I don't know 27 times 3 in my head. I have to work it out. And then I got that answer, 81, and I have to take that 1 times 3 yet to get 243. Okay? But then Kyle's saying, well, does that mean we can say 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 3 is 9? Sure. we get the same answer, okay? So you can do that if it makes it easier for yourself when you have to find the standard form, the exact answer, okay? That's fine. But we cannot do 9 times, we can't use 9 when we're writing this out in expanded form. Because there's no 9 in our base, okay? All right, so let's look at number 2. Number 2 says write 2 to the 4th in standard form. Well, now standard form means the regular answer, the regular way we do it, okay? So first though, what I do is I write that out so I can see it. So I need, it's 2 to the 4th. My base is 2. It's a factor 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can see this, and now I have to figure this out, the actual answer. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So standard form, 16 is the answer. Yeah. Number 3 says write 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 using exponential notation. So first of all, what is my base here? What is my base, Hadley? 7 is my base. And how many times is it a factor, Hadley? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 7 to the 5th power. 5 is my exponent, 7 is the base. And the last one, number 4, write 5 to the 4th in expanded form and standard form. So we have to stretch it out and expand it, and we have to find the actual answer. It's 5 to the 4th. So 5 is my base, and it's a factor 4 times. I need to list it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since they want standard form also, I need to find the actual answer. So that's what we need to do. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. And now 125 times 5, I'm going to actually have to work that out. 5 times 5 is 25. I put a 5 and carry the 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. I put a 2 and carry the 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. So standard form is 625. Yes, Hadley?
I just done 25 times 25.
You can do that too. Hadley said to figure out the standard form, she took 25 because she knew 5 times 5 is 25. And she knew 5 times 5 is 25. So she took 25 times 25. Either way. Any questions on this? All right. I'll get you your assignment.